my name is Bruno Flaven. I've written a few articles about NLP, but this one is a quick overview of my discovery of NLP, which stands for, if I'm sure, I always forget, for natural language processing. I'm totally new to Python, so I was trying to figure out how can I leverage an NLP for a CMS, because I'm handling this right now a CMS. So basically, my two concerns was, can I turn an FAQ to a chatbot? And can I have also some feeders for journalists, for people who are writing, especially keyword extraction, when you're using a kind of WordPress things? You always wonder what kind of keyword you can have. So you can see mine for this article. So my concern, so how can I assist journalists to have some features? So I browsed through different NLP framework, spaCy, Rake, TensorFlow, Pytorch, and find a lot of resources. I invite you to watch this video because they're pretty interesting on NLP concept, which if you don't know nothing about NLP. And I tried to figure out what was first the keyword extraction, then how in a different way, and how can I have a miscellaneous post or example from the spaCy, scrapping post, and then chatbot, and we will go through all these. And at the very end, text summarization. So all the code is available on my GitHub account, blog article example, and you can see Python NLP explanation keyboard. And then you have all these, so you can check, I have all installed here. And also I have all installed on my account. I'm using Anaconda to handle the libraries and stuff like that, because I find it pretty useful. So for instance, if I check base, I'm installing everything at base on the main environment. For the moment, I'm not using another kind of, so everything is installed here, and it's pretty useful because when I'm missing libraries, I can install it. Okay, so let's dive directly. First of all, you see the Python version I'm using. So that's the last one, I think. You see 3.8.3. And also you can ask which Python, which came from Anaconda, and it's on a remote disk, because be careful, you need some time to have some space disk. Okay, so let's say we're going to start. So I'm going to show you, this one is not so bad, because it's a mix between customer support and NLP. So you have, if we go there, you have a big user TSV file, which stands for tab separated value, and I have right here, I have ID, date, and feedback. The guy is named Andy. Hold on, Andy Fitzgerald. Okay, and he's using a bunch of library where you can find them. I also put in a README. Okay, and then what is happening is that it's browsing through these huge user feedback loop, and then try to figure out what is the feedback of the users. And it's pretty quick when you have to analyze stuff like that. So for instance, I'm going to launch it, and you're going to sit. So I'm going to clear my console. I think I did not copy it. Here we go. So he's browsing through this TSV, and he's going to extract all the keywords, making some explanation and try to find some stop keywords and making analysis. So I let you read the article, and then you can find he's making right here, for instance, a lot of analysis. It's cool, but what was most important for me is for the second one. I think that's the third one. The second one was about using a stuff named Rake, which I don't like too much. I think I rather go for Pytorch, which is this one. So what we're gonna do, I think that's the 7 test that I made. Okay. Sorry, that was this one. The text is pretty big. So I've taken this article, the article I've written, and tried to say, okay, what can be the understanding of NLP and extracting some keywords. That was based from an article from a guy in Medium. I give the resources and the link directly. You can find it here. Okay, that's this guy, and it's very practical, and the result is not so bad. So if you go there, we go back. That's this one. So we're gonna go there, and I'm launching this one. You see, so it's gonna brawl through all these elements, and we'll get out with some keywords. So for instance, I can work with that because it's gonna give me all the keywords, and I can cut and paste and put it in the article. You see, Python, NLP, spaCy, and Chatbot. That the main keyword is extracting from my article, which is a great support for a journalist who's looking for any, how do you say, a crunch, something that would help you to facilitate your work. Okay. Next, I'm gonna go through the chatbot things, which is the second part of my article. But there is few learning process. So I will stop the video and come back for this second part of this overview. See you, and thanks for watching.